Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here. Just a really quick video to make sure that you are getting everything done on page 33 in your OneNote, positive commands and recipes practice. This is a long page. There's not a lot of notes to take, but I want to make sure you know what's on this page so that you complete all of the work. Much of this will be done in class. So at the very top, I have a command quick reference. Tell someone that a positive command tells someone what to do. The present tense states what they're doing, but the command tells them what to do. You're using the el, ella, usted form, and there's the endings. If it's an AR verb, it ends in A, ER ends in E, and IR ends in E. There are only 8 irregulars to remember. Then, ten, sal, pon, di, be, as, say. Okay, so come, be, leave, put, tell, go, make, and be. I've also included 12 important recipe kind of words and verbs. Sacar, poner, añadir, cortar. Agregar, which is like to sprinkle. Cocinar, untar, comer. Now the last row are kind of things that you need. La masa, el horno, la mostaza, and la salsa de pepinos. Okay, then please read everything as you go. It says in green, the above page is a quick reference on commands and a visual glossary of words that you need for the activities below. I'm reading the yellow. Step 1. Now I'm scaffolding this. So first you're moving the instructions for the recipe, then you're going to be writing the verb, and then you're writing the whole recipe. So step 1, use the command sentences to the right and put the steps in order to make the bowl of cereal shown below. You will be dragging and dropping them into place. So you have to figure out what's the first step. Pon, saca, corta, saca, come, añade. Well, I think the first thing you have to do is probably sacar or saca el cereal y la leche. So I'm just going to drag it and drop it into place and put that as number 1. Please continue and put the other 5 steps in order. Really looking at the bowl of cereal is going to help because the strawberries come after the cereal and the milk and before you eat it. So think about that when you're putting it in order. The next part is the blue instructions. Now it's your turn to practice making the command form. Conjugate the words in parentheses into the command form to complete the instructions to make the hot dog shown below. Remember that the red are irregulars. Again, you're going to scroll back up and look at the quick command reference page. That will help you complete this information. So the first one looks like this. So number 1, cocinar is a regular AR verb. The verb goes into the command form by going into the el, ella, usted form. So the first one would be cocinar. Sorry, I'm writing crooked. Cocinar, chop off the AR, and it becomes cocina los perros calientes en la barbacoa. Remember that you are not saying like he cooks. You're telling someone what to do. Cook the hot dogs on the barbecue. Think about like Mrs. Santiago telling Mr. Santiago, it's time to cook the hot dogs on the barbecue. I'm telling him to get them cooked. Okay, so you're going to do that for 6 more, and you're giving the recipe for that hot dog. Now in the purple, now it's your turn to practice writing the whole recipe. Choose one, either the sandwich or the pizza, and write the instructions to make that food item. There's a small word bank at the bottom of the page to help you, but there's also many words and verbs above in the work that you've already done. Okay, so there you have the sandwich for reference. You have la pizza, and then you have words that you might need. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. This is really just to make sure you know what you're doing. Everything is in steps. First, you're moving it a little bit harder, writing just the verb, and then a little bit harder doing the whole thing. Okay. Give it a shot and do your best. Hazlo. Ooh, I threw in a command. Gracias.